Pegar ele, levar, né? Porque pegar ele
I
não
know,
mais assim,
I know,
não tô interessado.
but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
How could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
Whoa.
people?
They have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed him, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Acabou de falar que tá
Is he
apodrecido,
still
né?
out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
Desculpa, Bruno,
We
eu
have
queria
to
ter
read the
quebrado
rest
essa
of the
árvore.
charges.
Other charges.
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish.
Aí, tipo, joga ele no poço. Aí ele, tipo, sai na China.
If you
Aí,
insist.
The Wolf Among Us, China versão. Falei, caramba, agora vai.
You are
Nossa.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order.
Ai, foi.
Inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
Ai!
And for being a condescending prick.
Entendi, tá achando que é
Now,
festa.
is there anything you would like to
Eu tô
say?
tentando ajudar, desculpa. Eu respondi
First of all,
no
I
susto.
have
Eu respondi,
nothing to do
calma,
with
calma.
Faith and Lily,
Vai acabar o
so
tempo.
you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed
E aí
to the
vai
witching
lançar o
earth.
The Wolf Among
Fucking
Us
belong.
versão
So let's
China.
get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we
Acabou.
have to start doing things correctly.
Créditos.
No more
Acabou.
snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Vai fugir, né? Eu vou ficar com a mão no teclado.
You have the floor.
Ele vai se entortar e vai sair igual o peão na casa
Thank you,
própria.
Miss
Não, que o peão na
White.
casa-
You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he
Deve ficar
was.
parado, né? Porque essas andadinhas aí estão muito. Tá achando que é festa. Muita
Lacking
vontade,
in
meu
any
gosto.
sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves.
Entendendo.
They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Uou.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my
Então,
tree
mas
to
foi,
ashes.
então, é que foi por emoção, entendeu?
burned it down?
You see?
Why would you do that?
Ai,
We were wrong.
velho.
We shouldn't have done
Foi
that.
sem querer.
I stand by our reasons. She was helping Crane and the Crooked Man, but we could have handled the situation better. And I'm sorry for that.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Ai, velho, eu não sei, velho. Acho que pela primeira vez no
And
jogo
I'm
inteiro
just
eu não vou
sorry it
responder.
took us this long to realize what he'd been
Tô com
doing.
medo de responder alguma coisa, aí tipo. O jogo tá assim, né? Tipo, a gente tá em cima da corda bamba. Aí se a gente cair, é capaz de a gente subir, é um bagulho assim.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Viu? Às vezes é bom a gente não responder, porque palavras podem machucar as pessoas. No meu caso, eu, né? No caso.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Tô entendendo.
What are you talking
Não
about?
tô entendendo.
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's...
Ai!
This doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your...
Whoa!
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Whoa!
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith
Whoa.
and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Caramba.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
Querendo entortar as verdades, mas não deu certo.
Down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone.
Eu apoio. Eu apoio.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been
I
enough
don't care.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of
It's too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Acho
Should
que
have a vote.
é,
Make it
acho que é,
democratic.
Do you
também
really
acho.
think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I
Não,
guess
eu não
it
acredito.
does.
Eu não acredito.
Okay.
Não, 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 não,
Are you
não.
sure? This isn't how
It's
it's...
what the
Eu
people
não quero
want
tomar essa
this one.
decisão.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Arrancar a cabeça dele, prendê-lo,
Right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
jogar ele
has
no
to
poço.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Ai, que susto! Ai, ah, velho. Não. Não. Não, não. Ele me respeita.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Não, 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 não. Vai pra Alcatraz. Vai que Alcatraz já escapou. Vai pra Alcatraz 2. Alcatraz das Fábulas, Alcatraz Mágica. Hogwarts.
Wait, you
Oh, no,
can't
no,
What
no,
he's
no.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff. You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Já, vamos dar uma chance pra ela, né? Já acabei com a árvore dela, coitada.
Do it.
Não, por favor, né? Vamos dar uma, né? Aquela, tipo assim, né? Que... luxuosos de Woodlands. Tá com sono? É, que bom. Ou não, né? Quer dizer, é? Vai pro cigarro. Vamos largar esse cigarro, por favor, gente. Poderia tomar uma água, né? Talvez um tangue, um suco saudável, né? Tangue é saudável pra caramba. Eu não tanco.
Not what I was
Ah,
expecting.
eu não...
Morning, crooked man.
He's
Bom
got a
dia.
sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenland.
Caramba, me lembrou um corvo.
Don't forget this the next time your deputy mayor gets an itch to destroy my worldly possessions.
Tá bom, tá bom, tá bom. Eu vou lembrar disso, senhora.
Hey,
Desculpa,
Sheriff.
desculpa, desculpa. E aí,
You
bom
gonna
dia?
come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Obrigado.
This fucking line.
O Brad Pitt só olhando, né?
Oh,
Minha
Mr.
mãe me deu
Wolf,
bacon. Bacon é bom, né?
Flycatcher left his
Faz
keys.
tão bem pra saúde. Olha o tangue. O tangue é bom, hein? Putz.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Entendi.
Good morning, Miss White.
Tá achando que é festa,
You're
né?
late.
Someone's gonna
Oi!
see you,
Então,
Colin.
é um pequeno problema. É só um porco, gente. Relaxa. Ele não fala, tá? Ele é da paz. Olha que bonitinho carregando cerveja. Ah, um porco bêbado. Lá vamos nós. Aqui é diferente, né? Aquele não é só pra casa. Aquele é só pra bebida. Ou bebe, né? Porque é divertido. Não, só pra a fumaça de cigarro, né? Porque... Ah, mas os sapos vão pra fazenda? Eu falei pra eles ficarem aqui.
I'm going. Jesus.
Mas eu tinha dado até o... Opa, nem eu sei o que eu
We
falei.
only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a
Eu tinha
shit.
falado pra eles ficarem aqui, não?
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Moaning shit.
Aí o vilão é ele, né? Tipo, não, porque esse cara aqui...
Day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah,
Tá bom.
sure.
I couldn't take them all with me.
Vou abrir, não vou
and
falar o que é.
She said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
É, é um pequeno problema.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Vou batendo no seu pai, tá? Ele
Hey,
merecia...
Big
Não,
Big.
ele não...
Where's
Desculpa.
your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? Colin gets to stay. That's bullshit, Big B, and you know it. You're all fucking corrupt.
Desculpa, é que... Mas ele não sai em público, né? Ele não toma... Ele não toma Globo em compensação, mas não sai pra rua, né?
Goodbye.
Tudo bem que ele deu uma saída... Desculpa, sabe? Desculpa. Desculpa, velho. Tive o caps lock sem querer.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Não, não vamos remover a
It's
fita,
okay.
gente.
I get it.
Não, deixa isso quieto. Já tentei remover uma vez. Deixa quieto. Deixa quieto. Eu entendo ela, tudo bem.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. if he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Ai,
You were
velho.
Just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Ah, mas ela deu um sorrisinho, então ela sabe que eu tava querendo apoiar.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Ah, foi ela que deixou lá.
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
É, por isso que é bom ser bom.
Because you
Isso.
brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he
Aí, ó,
really
se eu tivesse
was.
matado, poderia ter sido
So from
diferente.
where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Que bom, né? Que bom saber. Que bom. Bom. Muito thank you. Muito thank you.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Aí, ó. O lobo bal. Que é bem, né? O lobo bem, né? O lobo bal é...
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Não, vamos atrás dela, vamos atrás dela.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Gente, pra falar a verdade, eu não entendi muito bem esse final. Fiquei meio... Mas como assim? Não entendi. Eu vi que ele ficou pensando, não sei o quê, né? E aí agora, tipo... Tem alguma coisa aí, né? Tem alguma coisa. Ai, pera aí, vamos lá. 31% deixou o Jorge morrer. Eu me arrependi um pouco disso. Você... tá, assim, tipo, não matou ele, você puniu o crime, 47% prisão, tá? Eu aceitei, né, o presente, 98%, caramba, quem que não aceita o presente do coitado? Você, 29% disse que eu cometi um monte de erros. Caramba, tá bom, né? Estatísticas especiais. Fera, você mentiu pra ele sobre ter visto a Bela lá de fora. Você prometeu que não contaria para a Fela o que viu ao lado do apartamento de fora. Você usou táticas similares de interrogatórios. Você deu um drink quando ele pediu seu apartamento. Você ajudou a escapar da fazenda. Você levou... Ah, sim. Você levou de volta para o Whitwell. Você o aprisionou. Você deu dinheiro depois da briga com o leador. Você o deixou morrer. Dá pra salvar todo mundo? Não, né? Ou dá? Você deixou morrer. Você queimou a árvore dela. Você interrompeu o funeral... Tá, você fez um acordo com ele, você tentou tirar a fita dela no escritório, mas você levou ela ao trip trap, você mostrou a fotografia, você escolheu esperar por ele, você aceitou o seu besouro e prometeu que iria levá-la para a Branca de Neve, você bateu nele, me arrependi também pra caramba disso, você ficou ao lado dele quando a Branca de Neve quis mandá-la para a fazenda, você escolheu prender ele no bar trip trap. Cara, eu vou dar uma... Continue a história. Caramba, tem os quadrinhos. Esses quadrinhos vão continuar a história. Caramba. Eu não quero comprar agora. Eu fui continuar, mas não vou comprar. Mas... Caramba, então terminamos... gente, eu vou dar uma pesquisada rápida, livro de fábulas. E aí eu vou voltar, depois de dar uma pesquisada, eu vou voltar aqui, tá? Pra explicar, pra quem não entendeu. Eu acho que eu sou muito burro, né? Porque... Lobo do Inverno, a mãe de Bigby. A mãe de Bigby Inverno apaixonou-se pelo vento norte. Ele deu 7 filhotes de lobo, mas ele rapidamente se cansou dela, a deixou. Desolada e sozinha, ele tentou cuidar de seus filhotes. Apesar de sua tristeza, ela gostava especialmente de Bigby, mas como baixinho e ninhada, ele era frequentemente provocado por seus irmãos mais velhos. Após a morte de Inverno, os irmãos de Bigby foram em busca de seu pai, mas Bigby ficou para trás para proteger o corpo de sua mãe dos catadores. Infelizmente, ele era muito pequeno para defendê-la. A partir de então, ele prometeu cometer algo maior a cada dia, até que ele fosse grande o suficiente para confrontar seu pai e finalmente fazê-lo pagar pela dor que causou a sua família. Causou, né? O lobo mau, o Bigby real. A verdadeira forma de Bigby é a de um lobo gigante, muito. Além de seu icônico poder de bufar e assoprar. Ele também herdou outras habilidades de seu pai, o vento norte. Por exemplo, Bigby é capaz de prender a respiração por um longo período de tempo, o que torna impossível ele se afogar. Lealdade de Maria, parte do trabalho. Maria Sangrenta começou a trabalhar para o Homem Torto há muitos séculos atrás. Ele prometeu liberdade para ela fazer o que quisesse, desde que concordasse em atuar como sua guarda-costas pessoal. Por causa do poder e influência do Homem Torto, a Maria nunca teve que se preocupar em ser pega pelas autoridades. Ela gosta de seu trabalho imensamente e defenderia o Homem Torto até a morte, como aconteceu, principalmente porque ela se diverte com isso. Justiça. Quando o criminoso é capturado na cidade das fábulas, o procedimento tradicional é a realização de uma audiência formal em frente à comunidade ou partes interessadas. No entanto, as exceções são muitas vezes feitas para agilizar o processo. Na realidade, não há nenhuma regra para esses tipos de situações e na medida em que as políticas são definidas, pode depender de quem está sendo responsabilizado. uma nova ordem. Branca de Neve, responsável. Com Crane fora do jogo, o prefeito Rei Cole nomeou oficialmente a Branca de Neve como vice-prefeito de sua audiência, em sua ausência. Muitos diriam que esta promoção era questão de tempo, uma vez que ela era fundamental para o funcionamento das fábulas e pessoalmente garantiu que muitas fábulas chegassem ao novo mundo com segurança. Ela também vem fazendo não oficialmente o trabalho do vice-prefeito há anos. Xerife Bigby. Depois de fugir da terra natal, o lobo Bigby passou muitos anos vagando pela Europa. Com uma colônia de fábulas se desenvolvendo rapidamente no Novo Mundo, Branca de Neve e Fittertop rastrearam o lobo e ofereceram-lhe uma passagem para a cidade das fábulas. Ele concordou que a Branca de Neve o cortasse com uma faca manchada com licantropia para dar-lhe o poder de mudar de forma humana à vontade. Bigby tornou... É tipo glamour infinito. Bigby tornou o xerife da cidade das fábulas sob a administração de King Cole, mas por causa de seu passado violento, muitas fábulas não confiavam nele e ele foi proibido de pôr os pés na fazenda. Até hoje ele luta para se redimir aos olhos da comunidade. Fica matando porquinho, agora deu isso. Bom, gente, eu vou rapidinho dar uma pesquisada para entender melhor o que aconteceu. E aí eu vou comentar aqui no vídeo, né, o que é de fato esse final. Já volto. Gente, pelo que eu dei uma pesquisada, é bem aquele final aberto. Tipo, tirem suas próprias conclusões, né? O que pode ter... O que ele pensou? Tipo, por exemplo, eu tava dando uma olhada, teve gente que falou, tipo, será que a Faith tava vida? Será que a Faith tava viva? Né? Ou, tipo, tem alguma coisa ali que tá, tipo, tá errada? Entendeu? Tipo, como é que fala? É bem aberto, é um final bem aberto mesmo. Tá, um final tipo pra... e aí, interprete o que aconteceu, né? Vai ter alguma continuação oficial dessa história? Sinceramente, eu não sei. Vai lançar o The Wolf Among Us 2, tá? Eu pretendo gravar, a não ser que ele necessite de uma RTX 4060, então não vai rolar, já tô adiantando aqui, pelo menos não por agora. Mas... será que ele vai continuar essa história? Acredito eu que não. Sinceramente, eu acho que não vai continuar, acho que vai ser outra história. Mas acredito que vai mencionar lá, né? Tipo, alguma coisinha, né? Ou, por exemplo, uma conclusão... Por exemplo, tipo, só jogando de cima, assim. Ele tá lá numa delegacia, comentando sobre os casos que ele já passou. Aí esse caso, aí, tipo, ele joga assim de relance, rapidinho, o final mesmo, a conclusão, né? E aí ele cite, né, a Nirsa. Mas é isso, como eu tô dizendo, né? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer agora no The Wolf Among Us 2. Porque, como eu disse, né? De novo, esse final aqui é um final aberto mesmo. É um final, tipo, interprete do seu jeito. Mas foi um jogo muito bom. Gostei pra caramba, cara. Que jogo bom, cara. Espero muito jogar jogos parecidos. Eu vou gravar o The Walking Dead, tá? Da Telltale, eu tenho todos. Eu comprei a Definitive Edition, tá? E aí tem todos. Tem acho que 400 dias, sei lá como é que é, né? A primeira, segunda temporada, tem a terceira, sei lá. Enfim, tem todos. Pretendo gravar todos. Provavelmente não em sequência, né? Pra não dar aquela enjoada. Mas eu pretendo gravar todos sim. Tá? E na ordem cronológica, já que eu tenho todos, né? Por que não gravar na ordem cronológica? Não sei qual que é a ordem cronológica, tem que dar uma pesquisada. Mas enfim, esse foi The Wolf Among Us, mais um jogo da Telltale concluído aqui. Muito bom mesmo, nossa, bom pra caramba. Curti muito, muitas revelações aí, momentos tensos, né? Reflexos aí pra gente prestar atenção no teclado. Aqui eu errei quase todos, mas tudo bem, a gente não inclui aqui. E é isso, espero que vocês gostaram de mais uma série do canal. Série incrível. E... esse eu quero falar. Se você quer recomendar, tipo, alguém que assista esse jogo aqui no canal, por favor, não recomende, né? Pela piedade, Dom. Não recomende, tipo, do terceiro episódio da quarta temporada. Recomende da primeira. Porque é um spoiler do caramba, né? Eu tenho um amigo que ele assistiu o primeiro vídeo da... o primeiro vídeo que ele assistiu do The Wolf Among Us no meu canal foi o primeiro episódio da quinta temporada. Eu falei, meu amigo, mas você já pegou 80% do jogo você já pegou spoiler, meu amigo. Então, por favor, assista do começo, entendeu? Porque esses jogos assim de filme não é bom. Nenhum jogo, mas principalmente esse jogo, tipo, que é de filme, entendeu? Então, quer recomendar? Recomendo o primeiro episódio, né? Tudo bem que começa meio parado, mas depois que a gente vai sentindo que... É tipo aquele do Soma. E enfim, sai. Mas é isso. Espero ter gostado de mais um vídeo de The Wolf Among Us. E o último, né? Mais uma série concluída. Espero ter gostado. Até o próximo jogo. E próximo vídeo também. Falou. Abraço pra todos.